So today we're doing a Spoilercast on My Hero Academia. How you say
Gotcha!
Boku no Hero.
Boku no Hero.
And actually, we just rewatched the newest episode, and she just watched the newest
I just
episode.
watched it because I was napping.
Because she's fake.
Hey, okay, I have a cold, alright?
She ain't real. She ain't about it,
I
ladies
had
and
to
gentlemen.
take a nap, alright?
Yes.
And yeah, let's get into it.
Well, I watched My Hero Academia for a while now. I read the manga first, and I really liked. Well, I'm sorry, manga. I read the manga first, and I really liked the manga, so I started watching the show. And yeah, I've been a fan ever since then.
I actually just started watching it like a couple of months ago.
Wow,
Yes.
really? Such a late bloomer.
I binged the crap out of it. It was
Yeah,
good.
same. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it on. Well, I saw it on Crunchyroll first.
Yeah, it was on Crunchyroll. I was watching.
I didn't see it on Hulu first.
Oh, I went and caught up with Dragon Ball Super, which is why I hadn't started on My Hero.
Yeah, we should do another one on Super too.
Ugh, super. Ugh.
You like it or not?
Yeah,
Super.
I like it.
Okay.
Doper.
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Really?
10 out of 10.
Well, what would you rate My Hero Academia?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
11 out of 10.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of a mixture
You
of
gotta give it the plus ultra.
Plus Ultra.
Plus Ultra.
Plus Ultra. It reminds me a lot of Naruto.
Does it? I've never watched
Naruto.
Naruto-chan. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of that. It's a lot of similarities.
not?
It's a coming of an age
See how
story.
magical this is?
It's a coming of an age story for, I guess, a young hero,
clean.
where everybody in the world has powers, and so it was really good. Season one, I think season one, it was I think a little bit of a drag at the very beginning.
Yeah, it was kind of slow.
It was slow, but then it picked up at the end. With,
So yeah, let's drag this out on season 1. He cries a lot.
yeah, he does cry a lot.
Deku
It's a lot of crying.
cries so
I have no
much.
powers.
You have to drag through it on season one,
Yeah,
but the
it's
ending
tough.
with All Might, the fight with All Might, I think was the big pick me upper.
When he fights the villains?
Yeah, when he fights the villains, I think that those are the best ones. Those are the best fights. Honestly,
Not after this new episode.
cause he cries a lot, dude. He cries a lot, so much about his powers. It's so what's going on here? It's so like bad. But if you can deal through the whining, and I honestly think the sub version is better than the dub voices.
Dubs over subs.
Yes,
Subs over subs don't at me.
Subs over dubs. Yeah, cause
Yeah, I like to read my anime as well.
I tried to listen to the dubbed version,
I don't care.
and
how
I
they
just
sound,
couldn't.
I just
I just couldn't get into it.
And listen to the dub versions. And
I gotta say,
try it,
the
see how it goes.
Midoriya voice in English is better than the one in
Really?
Japanese.
Is it kind of like how Dragon Ball Z, like how Goku's voice is better? in
Goku's
English?
voice in Dragon Ball Z is amazing in English. That's like the
Yeah.
one. I have to watch it in dubbed. I can't really watch it in sub.
So yeah, in season 1, it's just basically Deku getting his power, and it was kind of weird how he got his power. It's kind of disgusting.
Yeah, it's
But-
actually kind of gross.
He ate his
Yeah.
hair. I mean, I get the. I
He's
get,
like, here's my
Here's
oh,
my-
here's my hair.
Here's my hair. Eat it.
eat
Eat
it.
it.
Swallow it. Swallow it. And I was
Oh,
kind of
so
weird.
true.
I mean, isn't there another way to pass your genes?
I mean, if you wanted to get powers and you had to eat someone's hair, would you do it?
Depends what kind of powers I'm
Yeah.
gonna get.
Yeah.
Alright,
If you have like
If I'm
Superman
gonna
power.
ha-
Any
if
power
I'm
that
gonna
you
have
want.
the ability to have somebody eat my hair to transfer power,
Yeah.
sure. Why not?
Okay then.
I mean, I would if it was like super strength, Superman type of stuff.
Superman stuff.
Oh god.
Oh, I didn't even notice you had that shirt on. That's so random. So then, so that he gets his power and it shows how he got his powers and about All Might, and we find about All Might's injury in season 1. Then season 2, we learn a little bit more about All Might's past. We do know there's an evil villain that has the exact same type of powers as All Might.
All for one.
Because All Might is all, it was one for all. So one person for all the powers, and then All for One is all the powers for one person, I guess. So All for One is
2 for 1.
yeah. All for One is All Might, correct? All for One.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, it's All for One, and One for All is
Wait,
the evil
Do
guy.
they do the 2 for 1? Oh, fuck out.
Come on.
Sponsor.
Right. So yeah, season 2 breaks it down. It shows a little bit about Deku improving his powers. He gets sponsored, I think, in season 2, because they do a tournament.
Oh yeah. That's right.
They do a
sports
tournament,
festival.
so they're showing off for the
Festival,
people
that's
who,
when they're doing the sports festival.
which I thought was a really really good fight. The fight I liked the most, I think, was with Midoriya and the guy with the fire and ice.
Todoroki?
Todoroki.
I can never roll the
Todoroki.
yeah, Todoroki.
Yeah, he's my favorite character.
It shows his dad Endeavor,
Oh
which is it Endeavor or
Endeavor.
Endeavor, right? I don't know how that name matches his power because his power is fire. I don't really get it. Endeavor.
Because his endeavors, everything. I don't know.
Endeavors, but yeah, it shows
That
Endeavors.
was my favorite.
Yeah, and it goes into depth with, and that's the thing I like about it. It doesn't just stick to Midoriya; it sticks to everybody. So you find out about the girl who with the gravity. What's her name?
I don't know how to say her name.
Yeah,
I don't know how to say her
she's
name.
like Midoriya's crush, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Where she raised gravity. It goes to it shows her and her background, how she's trying to support her parents. It basically shows everybody's background very, very well. And we get to see, exactly what they're promoting for, a little bit of growth in their powers in the tournament.
It's, the show has good character development.
Yeah, very good.
Very
I have to
good
give it
character
really,
development.
yeah. That's what I'm telling you. It reminds me a lot of Naruto. It does
No,
that.
for me, for sure, it reminds me a shit ton of Dragon Ball. The way they progress each other, like the characters progress as
That's
far as
true.
like their power levels. It's over 9,000. And then like, I don't know, I love it. I like it. 10 out of 10. You know.
Yeah. And season 2, I feel like season 2 was not comparable to season 1. I thought season 1 was a little bit better. Maybe because the fight scenes were better.
Fight seasons are better. Well, it's because it started off slow to me in season 1, but like towards the end it got better. So it's
Yeah.
just like I like fight scenes. Like I like.
Yeah. And season
Samesies.
season 2 didn't really show much of anything of All Might. It just showed mostly the growth of Midoriya and all his classmates.
That was
And
the best part. I mean, having him go from a crybaby who can barely control
He was still
all his
crying.
powers. I mean, yeah, he was major
Well, yeah, because
crybaby
he
in the
didn't
first
know how to, like,
season.
control any of his
But
powers.
like, but now it's like, I'm like, all right, I have power now.
so
He's trying to catch his hands.
so then he gets sponsored. Yeah, and when he's flying off, they're all like doing this. Yeah. They look so weird. And then like it's kind of weird how like the lady, the nurse, kisses him to like heal him. It's like really weird. It's really weird.
This healing boy.
Don't get this. Come get this healing little kid. So yeah, and that happened usually second season. The third season kicks off with him.
God damn, can we go? Can we like chill?
Well, I was
Slow down.
informed not to go too much in the depth in the story.
I mean, it's okay, man. Just relax. Well, anyways, in season 2, there's also a hero killer.
oh,
Name
yeah.
of Stain.
I totally missed
Who,
that.
like,
Yeah,
I don't know
did.
if you know this, but it was a major like part of the story.
At the end, yeah.
God.
And what's the guy with the motorcycle?
The legs?
The legs.
Hida.
Hida-kun.
Hida-kun.
Yeah, Hida-kun.
The class president.
Yeah.
Vice president.
The
VP,
nerd.
president.
The M. The nerd.
Wow.
The nerd.
The nerd. You guys gotta pay attention. Yeah.
He's always
So his brother gets killed by the hero killer.
Doesn't get killed.
Yeah.
He gets
Injured.
very, very critically injured.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, manga. I'm playing. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Bro,
I
I
know.
swear to God.
He was gonna get mad.
I'm gonna fucking hit you.
No, I don't know.
Like, no, it's serious. It's
No.
because this guy always loves to spoil shit. And I told him, don't go past the anime. Not
Nah.
no manga talk.
Yeah, no, I don't know about the
Yeah.
manga. The manga. You only see his brother briefly during that time, and so
Jesus.
I thought he died. I seriously thought he died because they never bring him up.
I'm sure he died. Like, now I don't believe you for shit. Because
Trust
you
me.
No,
spoiled
we
it.
don't even.
Don't
know.
look it up.
Don't,
I'm not
don't
looking
look
it
it
up.
up.
No,
Just
he,
tag
nah,
him.
he doesn't. He doesn't. I don't think he does. I don't know. I haven't checked. I'll check
Oh,
tonight.
God.
I don't know. He's in the hospital the last time we
So
see him.
Stupid. Delete that. Oh, I can do it.
Delete what?
Wait, what does it look like?
I look so fucking
Anyway, so yeah, Stain.
So yeah. So that's his name, Stain.
Yeah,
He
that's his
his
name.
power. He
Yeah.
licks people.
Drastic. No, he licks blood.
He licks blood.
And then he
licks
like
people.
needs their power.
And he needs their power. So the opposite of the teacher of Meteora with the
Meteora.
eyesight.
The eyesight, yeah, basically.
So instead of looking at them, he's like,
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
"Let me lick you right quick." This is so weird. Like,
No, talking about this kind of makes it sound really
very,
creepy
yeah,
and
very
like,
creepy. But it's not. It's actually a really good show.
I like this
So he attacks Haidekun's brother, leaves him hospitalized. I thought he was dead. I thought he died.
Yeah, I thought he died.
Yeah. So I mean, but apparently he's in the hospital, and then Hidakun goes berserk, tries to chase him down, and then they fight Stain, and because Stain doesn't like heroes. He doesn't think anybody's a hero except All Might, and then he meets Midoriya, and then he's like, "No, this dude has the heroic spirit."
Yes.
He's aight.
Yeah, he's alright. So, yeah.
8 out of 10.
And then Midoriya
a
helps
superhero
capture
yet.
him.
He's gonna get there someday.
But you know what? What I like too, which we didn't even mention, my fault on season 1. The main villain, the antagonist, is someone Midoriya's age, the guy with the hand in his face. What's his name?
Oh God, what is his name? I know everybody's name.
You don't know the villain? I don't know the villain either.
I forgot his name. What is his name?
The fakest.
All I know is he's looking it up. He's looking it up. The guy with the face, yeah.
Maybe Los knows. He just wants.
Nah.
Fakest.
So basically, this guy is like the main antagonist.
Starts with a T.
And Todoroki? Todoroki.
No, that's the ice.
No, that's the ice guy.
Ice.
Todoroki.
Fans
He's still looking it up.
Anyways.
that ever existed.
Yeah.
So anyways,
3 out of 10.
This guy here has these no moves. These no moves, which
Oh yeah, the no moves. Oh my God.
the no moves are really, really cool.
Like invincible.
yeah, the one that fights All Might at the very first season is really, really cool. But you find a little bit more about that guy too.
Shigaraki?
I thought it was
Oh yeah. See,
Yeah.
That's the
Tomorrow. No,
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
That's
So Tomorrow's like antagonist, and you find a little bit more about him in season 2 as well.
Yeah.
And
You see him in the beginning. Of
yeah, and he meets Stain.
What was his support?
Decompose, and I think he decomposes.
Yeah, decompose.
Yeah.
Like, it just dies.
But yeah, so he tries to get Stain to join his side, and Stain says, "Hell to the nah."
But then it's like, yeah, Stain says that, but then people hear, like, there's like the, those villains or whatever.
Yeah.
They hear that Stain has joined.
Well, I don't
them.
understand why they even brought up Stain to begin with.
I think they're just using his name,
Yeah.
just for like publicity. It's like,
But he gets
Oh,
You're
captured.
looking for the clout.
Yeah.
Clout chasers.
yeet.
So he gets caught, and then we jump into season 3, which they go training in the mountains.
Where they had the final exam.
No, the final exam was after they go to the mountains.
And that was before.
No.
Yes.
No.
Oh, the
Before.
final, not the provisional
After was
exam.
for the license.
Yeah, the license.
I
Their
thought
final
that
exam.
was a final exam.
No, that's something
the
else.
license.
That's a
To
license.
actually become like they can actually
can
act
got
upon like
being heroes.
things in like real life.
I'm confused. There's so many
Worse.
steps to being this hero thing. I
Worse.
gotta go.
Spoiler
No,
cast.
because I thought they went to train
So now
in the
we're
mountains.
They went to go train in
Yeah.
the mountains, yes. But then they got attacked by the villains. But then that was its own separate story. And then afterwards, they're like, you're doing the license exams too. So
Oh, okay.
that's
So
a
I
different
was
story
right
arc.
then.
No, you're not.
No,
They had a final exam.
A final exam, like a test for the
Yeah.
school, like
Yeah.
the school test.
For the school.
I thought that was just training for the provisional license.
No, the provisional license is
It's
what
a-
they just finished it.
Okay, fine. Anyway, point is, they go to these mountains and then
10
they
out
get
of 10.
attacked. They get attacked.
Spoilercast.
Yeah, they get attacked, and the villains are very. Another thing I like about them, the villains, they all have different characters, different type of powers, and they're actually villainy, which I really.
Villainy.
They're
Yeah.
villainy.
Like you would think, because in Naruto the villains were kind of stupid. Like these right here, they don't give a shit if you're a little kid. They're gonna kill you. Yeah, they're gonna fuck you up. There's that guy. Oh, here we go. Horrible fans. The guy with the fire.
Oh, the guy with the fire. Okay.
Yeah.
Endeavor?
No, that's another one. This is the one with blue fire.
Oh, yo.
See, yeah.
Worse?
They, like,
Worse.
He barely showed up.
Spoilercast.
Like,
Didn't you post on Twitter like I love guys with fire and you don't even know this guy's name?
Worse.
That wasn't you?
No, that was
Absolutely worse. Dobby.
Absolutely worst
not
Twitter.
me. Yeah,
Dabby.
Yeah.
Dabby.
And then there's a girl who can
Dobby on free
the girl who can turn into whoever she wants, which
Okay, so when they were doing the provisional license exam, that girl, the one that that episode that
Yeah.
she was, I knew that was her. I was like, that has to be that girl.
I didn't know it was her.
No, because she's like, oh, I want to talk to you more. I want to get to know you. I was
Yeah.
like, why does that seem so much like that one villain girl that's crazy?
Oh yeah,
about
you're
that?
right. I didn't put two and two
Himiko
together.
Toga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put like both of those.
It's her and then like there's the other guy too, the one that's like double personalities. There's an evil
Oh,
him.
the one that looks like a wrestler?
Yeah, he looks really weird.
Yeah.
There's him too.
There's like so many characters.
There's so many characters. It's just it's a really good
Yes.
anime, a must-watch anime.
Yeah.
And
Fans.
I mean, and just seeing them attack and seeing how the kids react, and that's what surprised me because I really did like that fight with Midoriya and the guy with all the muscles. Like he makes muscles.
Oh yeah, when he was saving Kotakun.
Yeah, with the annoying ass little punk ass kid, and that's how kids are in real life too, punk ass kids.
But Deku changed his life. So.
Changed it for
Changed
the better.
his life.
That split personality guy is named Twice.
Twice.
That's his name.
That just makes sense. Yeah.
Twice.
Twice-kun. The villain is just crazy. The fights are amazing. Just to spoil it for everybody, Meteor wins the fight against the muscle guy.
Yeah, he wins, of course.
Yeah, he wins, of course.
Because
And
we get a season 3.
and then they capture Kachan, and that's when the biggest major plot point happens, where you find about One for All,
Yeah.
which is All Might's nemesis, and One for All is fucking dope. I actually like him. It's All for One or One for All?
One for All
One
is
for
All
all
Might.
is All Might.
Oh, One for All?
One for all.
Jesus.
Okay,
Yeah.
I get you.
Everybody.
And All for One. Okay,
all
yes.
for one is just for.
Yes. It gets confusing, man. So All for One, All for
Fans.
All for One is like the best villain that I've seen in like, he doesn't give a shit. He has all these powers. And he shows them off. So they I don't even know why they try to recruit. So these
Wait,
League of Villains,
3.
they try to recruit Kachan, and they try to make him like
They want him part of their
part of the
group,
squad.
their
They're
whole
because they
villains.
yeah, the villains. And I thought Kachan would have accepted, because the way he's
He's
always angry.
Yeah, he's always angry.
Midoriya-kun.
He has this one goal, and I don't feel like he's gonna drift from that.
Hi.
at all.
Yeah, look. Vegeta is not gonna join them, all right?
Yeah, because I was gonna
Just
say
forget it.
he's basically Vegeta.
Yeah, he is.
That maybe you're probably right. It reminds you a lot
I'm
of Dragon
telling
Ball.
you, it is
And
Dragon
Jedi.
Ball.
Yeah, Dragon Ball.
They were kids, you know,
Essentially.
growing up in the day.
Yeah, like so yeah, Kachan rejects him. All Might comes in and rescues, but then we see the main protagonist, All for One, come out and whoop that ass. And since you already know All Might is injured, he's going all out.
Yeah.
And then no one sees his true form until this battle, which I thought is the best part of this whole damn series, is All Might's fight.
He powered up so much.
I don't know, it was weird, like
It was
seeing
weird.
his hand get all big and his hand little, and
I
his,
know, right?
like it was really cool. But it was the best fight scene.
Yeah.
And then he basically says, hey, I'm done, son. It's your
best
turn.
fight scene.
Which was the best one?
The one we just saw.
That one actually was
Mm-hmm.
pretty good. I was like, oh my god.
So essentially, Kachan they rescue Kachan, and Kachan sees that that All Might's like, you're next. And he sees the reaction from Midoriya, so he finds out that Midoriya got his powers from All Might. So he confronts him, which is this later episode that just came out.
He's so smart.
And man, fuck that fool.
Yeah, but before that, they still had the provisional exam too.
Yeah, but he was still talking shit to Midoriya during the provisional exam.
I know, but you're jumping straight to the end now.
No, but the provisional exam, no, but this happens before, because he tells him before the provisional exam that he wants to talk to him. So they go to he confronts him a little bit, and then they go to a provisional fight. The provisional license, which
Provisional fights.
they get attacked right away by everybody because of their school.
Everybody.
Because
Yeah,
UA is like
they,
the
they
bummer.
had the big
UA.
disadvantage because everybody saw them at the festival.
So they knew
So
all
they
their
knew
powers.
their powers. Well, they thought they did, but little did they know.
But what was different about their
been-
powers? All their powers seem the
They
same. just-
they developed their powers more. They have more techniques to use,
They've
and
learned
they're
how
not
to
just.
work with each other,
and they
in
learn how to
real-life
work with each other
experiences,
more.
basically.
But okay, just going back, what powers did they learn? Besides Midoriya, I didn't see any powers updated. And the ice guy, that he uses ice and fire now. I
Well,
didn't
he
see-
can use them simultaneously now.
Ice
No,
and
it's just
fire.
they improved the way they can use their powers.
They can extend their power usage. Like
Their endurance is better.
their endurance is
Okay.
better. What's the electricity guy's name? Worst.
Oh my god.
Worse.
Why don't we- we
Worse.
need
And he
to,
comes out with that sword.
We need like a
Worse.
chart to have everybody's
I know.
names.
Man, but it's a lot of characters, though.
Yeah, it
Deneki.
honestly is
Okay, that's it.
perfect. Yes.
Deneki.
Denki.
Denki.
Dinky Kaminari.
But anyways,
Kaminari.
they developed a little electric conductor thingy that he can throw out. And since he can't really control his powers, now he can't really control his powers still, but at least whenever he shoots this out, it actually acts like a conductor where it's like a magnet towards his electricity, and he can actually shoot it straight.
Go brain dead
So he doesn't just shock everyone around him.
Yeah. So,
But-
that was interesting.
Oh yeah, and that too. He doesn't go brain dead as quick anymore. He can actually use his
Yeah.
power for a minute or two.
Well, I think the provisional fight, it mostly just, to me, highlighted other characters. They brought in
the
other
characters
ones.
from the other schools. Yeah.
Yeah. And it shows you other schools, how they're taught, and you find out that, which I thought was really cool.
Who was that dumbass. They were just like,
Oh, then he's always like, yeah, he's always like, yeah. Arigato gozaimasu.
I'm so sorry. I was like, wow, he is flexible.
And he's always bleeding on his
he's
forehead.
bleeding and he's always happy.
I forgot his
And
name.
then he like was going after Todoroki.
Yeah, because he doesn't like Endeavor.
He's like, I don't like you, and off the bat I knew who you were, and I still don't like you. And I was like, wow, okay,
Catch
he's very
me
enthusiastic.
outside.
Like, alright.
How about that?
How about it?
Yeah. So it shows other characters. The hairy guy with the hair all over. Like,
Oh my God, it was
Hairy
it.
guy.
I
That
get-
was literally it.
what's his name?
I don't know.
All these-
Did they even say his name?
Yeah, I'm
They
sure
did, they
Probably
did.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So they
There's, like,
intro-
a lot of characters.
Yeah, so they introduced this character, and of course UA wins. Everybody passes. Which
No,
no,
everybody-
they didn't.
Todoroki,
Todoroki and Kachan.
Those were the top two students that they have at UA.
Did not pass.
Did not pass.
And it was because they didn't know how to save the people correctly.
But even going back a little bit, this provisional license exam, they actually, like behind the scenes, they're like, all right, let's weed out the losers. 'Cause, I mean, seriously. And then on the second and third exam, they were like, okay, we're basically gonna keep everybody here because there's a huge void to fill now that All Might lost his powers.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
decided to be like, okay, let's pretend like everybody's gonna fail, and like this test is so extremely hard because we want them to try harder. We want them to push themselves because we need that now
Which
that
makes
All Might
sense.
is
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like that. I like that they did that. That's smart. I mean,
That was very smart. They made it. They basically gave you the best superhero, and they took him away right away. So there's that void, and it's not just them getting pushed harder; it's the villains getting pushed harder too. So they're getting better, and they're improving. They're becoming alliances. So they're just trying to make the heroes pass. So everybody passes, and right after the end of the provisional exam, what's his name? Yorashi.
Yorashi.
Yorashi Inasa.
Yorashi.
Yorashi Nasi. He has the wind power. He keeps blocking Todoroki every time he tries to
I
use
know.
it. And they're always. I thought that was kind of stupid though.
I
Like
thought it was
But-
cool though that they ended up working together.
Yeah.
Like,
And they
like,
beat
non-verbally.
Shamu.
Yeah,
Shamu. Dude, what was up with that one? No, the name was his name was Killer Whale.
Orca Gang.
Or Orca Gang. Killer
Yeah.
Whale Orca Gang.
Yeah. And I was like, he's
Orca
literally
Gang.
a whale with pants.
Yeah, and he puts water on himself to stay.
Well, duh. He has to stay hydrated.
Stay
wet.
Thirsty.
Stay wet.
Stay wet.
It was just really weird. I don't know. Like I do like
Oh,
that.
That was pretty cool though.
Yeah, but after that happens, this latest episode occurs where Kachan finally confronts Midoriya, and they have a huge fight,
I know. They end up fighting because Kachan's holding in all his feelings.
which, as normal in Japanese manga, and anime, they always make the
I think
superhero
that's
get their
what
ass
major
whooped.
character
I think
development
that
for
was like
Bakugo.
that was a
Like,
major character development, and
Yeah.
I think that's why I love this fight even more because he, for me, it felt like he wanted Deku to whoop his ass because he felt like All Might lost his powers because of him, and because he has All Might's powers now, he's like, you know what, you gotta, I deserve to get my ass kicked for what happened. It's my fault, and I think that's part of why they were fighting. Well, he took him out there to like fight each other, but at the same time, it's like Kachan, like man, I don't know, he just hates
Bakugo?
that Deku is so much like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
out of
jealous.
nowhere,
That he
like,
has
even
All
says
Might's
that.
Well,
power.
think about
He
it.
hates
Yeah.
Bakugo never had powers, and and he always bullied Midoriya, and for Midoriya to have better powers than him now, and
Yeah,
All
exactly.
Might's
It's just
power.
out of nowhere. too.
Yeah, and he's better than him, and he's more heroic with him, and that's what. And then her.
Her.
So basically, this
10
fight
out
is
of 10.
continuing, and Midoriya is like getting his ass beat. And then all of a sudden he becomes Super Saiyan.
He goes
Super Saiyan.
God out of nowhere.
And he's like like 8% faster now, whatever. And so Kachan ends up getting the upper hand because I think Midoriya held back too.
Yeah, no, he did.
Because he punched him,
definitely did.
and if he would have used the Detroit Smash, he would have won.
Delaware.
United States.
United States Smash. But he just like and hits him in the face.
Even though he said like, I'm not gonna be a Saiyan.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico tornado. Nah, it's messed up. Too soon. So then, so he hits Kachan. Kachan gets a upper hand. Bakugo gets
That was a
up.
good fight scene.
Yeah, and then like All Might's like stop.
Yeah, he's like, bruh.
Y'all need to chill, dog.
Yeah,
chill
y'all
the
need to
fuck
chill.
out. He's like, Bakugo, I didn't lose my powers because of you, son. I lost my powers, son. I'm a little bitch.
No.
What?
No,
It's
he's
not. It's because he chose to.
Yeah, he chose to.
being a little bitch.
Wow.
And then he was like, well, why did you give your powers to Midoriya? And he's
Not
like,
me.
because he was like, he was heroic. Heroic.
Heroic.
He was being he was being heroish.
Heroic?
He was being hero-ish
How is it being hero-ish?
without powers.
I guess.
Because he
was
didn't
the
have
most
powers.
heroic one out of everyone. That's
Yeah,
what he said.
that's what he said.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. So he gave him his powers, and then he's like, Deku, you can't. Bakugo's like, Deku you can't lose anymore. And then he's gonna push himself to surpass him. And then Deku's like, I'm gonna surpass you, and blah blah blah, back and forth. And
Now they're proper rivals.
yeah, proper rivals. I guess so. Goku and Vegeta,
Goku
Yeah,
and Vegeta.
it's Goku and Vegeta.
except like Vegeta actually kills Goku.
Kills Goku?
Doesn't he kill him in the very first one in Dragon Ball Z?
No. No, neither one of them die.
Oh, neither one of them died. That's right.
Yeah.
No, in the Majin one, he kills him. Except like Goku's already dead.
So then he
But
didn't kill
He
him.
didn't kill him if he's
Yeah,
already
Well, I
dead.
mean, he won the battle. Like,
I
But he
mean,
didn't kill
Goku
him.
ran out of time. He couldn't
Yeah.
use his Super Saiyan 3 no more.
Yeah.
yeah.
Nobody to recap.
Yeah, but it's basically like Naruto.
Next time.
Naruto and Dragon Ball.
Time on
Dragon Ball.
Z.
Yeah, and so that ends up happening, and we get a small preview about what's gonna happen on the next episode, which
What was the preview again? I
It was-
forgot.
It looks like a filler.
yeah, it looks like a filler to me.
Well, it's the last episode of the season. So
Yeah.
hopefully it's a goodie.
But if you read the manga, you already know they're leading up to a really big.
Do we not? What did I just say?
No, I'm just gonna say we're leading to a really big
Spoilers.
moment. Because I think in the next episode, Midoriya meets the big three, the big three superheroes, and that's where
Yeah.
it's like the big three in the school.
They're really big.
I guess like the best ones, I guess.
10 out of 10.
And so I think Midoriya grows from that. If you read the manga, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I love the show. I will continue to watch it. I read the manga too.
Obviously.
but it's better.
We
It's
know
better.
that. We know you read
Yeah,
the
we know.
manga. We
It's
know.
better. It's like super far ahead, man, right now.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's
It's
really
only
good.
releasing a lot of anime.
Yeah.
Yo.
No, I think honestly, it's gonna be like Naruto, where you know how Naruto, he gets younger, he gets older.
I don't know. I think they're probably gonna go like another like maybe 3 seasons, and then probably do like well, what I'm hoping for is they do like the young version of All Might.
They're gonna do the young
That would
version
be
of All Might
great.
in the movie already.
I don't want to see a movie. I want to see a series of it.
Yeah, like an
I
actual.
want to see how he got his powers and how he developed them
How
himself.
he ate his hair.
Yeah.
Someone else's
Her
hair.
hair.
How he ate.
He ate a
someone
girl's
else's
hair.
Yeah,
He
he
ate a
ate a
girl.
girl's hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think so.
Worst
Cause with the
fans.
honestly,
He ate a girl's
the
Pause.
content that's already out in the manga, that's already 3 seasons right there. It's a lot, man.
Wow.
It's a lot. It's a lot. And like,
wow.
yeah, so it's a lot. So I'm telling you, I think it's gonna be like Naruto and Bleach, where they have like
Forever.
forever. As long as
I will watch the crap out of
as long as it's not
I'll
One
watch the
Piece.
crap out of
I
it.
haven't watched One Piece.
What?
Like, oh
I
my,
like One
I like One Piece, but
I
goddamn, they
watched,
need to finish
season
it.
3, though.
Worst-
Season 3, I'm in like
Worst
episode
anime
700
ever.
and something.
There's
It's not the
like
worst anime
800
ever.
Worst
something.
anime
There's
ever.
like 800 something.
Worst anime ever.
I'm liking the last one.
I don't like their
I
animation
watched
style.
Fairy Tale.
Oh, I like Fairy Tale.
Oh, it's too
Yeah.
long, too.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's way shorter than.
Way
By like
shorter.
200 episodes.
No, it's not.
Fairy Tale is like a shitload of episodes.
No, it's not. Fairy Tale's only like 400 episodes. It's only half of what One Piece is.
God, 400
Or
episode.
maybe 500. I don't know.
Girl, I've invested too much time on One
Is that
Piece.
anime already finished?
Yeah.
That's the only reason
But
I'm.
it's like they haven't. Like they have to like continue it though.
The only reason I'm keeping up with One Piece is because I've been watching this shit since fucking freshman year in high school. I'm not giving up now. I'm not giving up now. Like, I'm stubborn.
Yeah.
But goddamn.
Yeah,
But anyways,
go watch My Hero, Boku no Hero.
Yes.
Go watch it. It's good.
it's
Boko,
really, really good.
No
Really good.
Hero. It's so good.
Boku no
10
Hero,
out of
it's
10.
good.
Watch the
Great.
latest episodes on or
And the movie comes
everywhere.
out on the 25th. Subs, not dubs. Watch it
There's
sub, man.
movies coming out. Movies.
September 25th.
September
Yes.
25,
My
27,
Hero
29.
Academy.
Catch
So-
it everywhere.
Two
A
Heroes?
theater near you.
It's called Two
Two
Heroes.
Heroes.
Two Heroes.
So what do you? And did you see the previews? He has like
stuff
that red
happens.
stuff. On typed on Madeira, he has that red
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
I wonder what that is.
Me too.
But she's gonna mention. Want a bit?
Probably. You think?
So I can't wait to watch that. It looks amazing.
He's gonna watch it stubbed.
Dub, baby, because I'm not trying to go to no library right now, all right?
Oh god.
Like seriously, right now I was watching it. And I was like, thank God we watched it again. I was like, this time I'm not reading. I'm actually watching what's going on screen. Like,
You can't multitask.
why do I want to?
You don't have to.
You don't have
Yeah,
to.
you do.
Your eyes do. it
Especially
for
when
you.
they're like talking and they're like in the middle of like doing something in the air or something.
So anyway,
And then they go into like a monologue, but they're like fighting it too.
are better.
Like, come on.
Subs
man.
are better.
Overall.
No, not overall. There's some shows that
Dubs
like
over subs.
like Brotherhood is way better.
Poll will
dubbed.
come up
Is it really? I
for
didn't
this
Yeah,
show. I'll
watch
have a
it
poll at the
dubbed.
bottom of this description.
It's
I
like
watched it dubbed.
it's so
I didn't
good
know
that
it.
Crunchyroll has it dubbed. That's how good it is. Like,
But yeah, thanks guys for watching.
Thank you for watching, guys. Yeah.
Thanks
Yeah.
for having me on
So
the
that was
show.
that was a Hump Day show. What's next week? What are we doing next week?
Next week.
I have no idea.
Spider-Man.
Oh, y'all have any-
Oh, yeah, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man Spoilercast next Hump Day show. Be aware, stay clear. I don't know what the hell
And
I'm
thank God for
saying.
all this rain. Stupid
And
news.
yeah,
It's sunny though.
I know.
It's been
Idiots.
fun.
Calm before the storm.
Yeah.
my first time on this show. Hey, what's up?
We're gonna have
My
to edit
first
all
time
this
on
shit
this.
out and fix this shit.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
So, what's up?
Thanks,
Can we
Lo.
go over 30 minutes?
How do we end this?
I don't know.
Oh, is it
Wait,
already
we haven't
over?
ended it
We
yet.
haven't ended it
Oh,
yet?
it's over.
Bye. I'm gonna.
So bye, guys. Enjoy.
Ultra.